you go. I finally found a parking space. There's kind of an open house going on, so you have like real estate types walking by, and it's kind of giving me flashbacks to when I was a mortgage guy for 10 years, mortgage types. You know, like there's kind of like the mortgage realtors, and I don't want to riff on realtors. I almost became one. I still may become one. In fact, maybe if you just want to advertise your business, in fact, if you have a house in La Jolla, you would like some real advertising, just go Fibonojji 1821. He'll advertise your house in La Jolla, maybe San Fran, maybe LA too. Seriously, don't get me started on realtors, dude. All right, this is where I'm going. I got a corn dog story. I did my corn dog prayer. But for real, maybe if you want to, I just think that the era of the realtor is over. But the realtors don't know that, and their lobby's so strong, and you're like, oh shit, 6%. I mean, no, really, just get at your house, put your house value in there, times 6%. Like, I mean, is that worth writing a contract? I mean, like, it's costing you, $80,000 to sell a house. See, there's Fibonojji. See, that's the thing, is wherever I go, I'm never really, everybody's like, yeah, I don't, like if you just get at your house, like $500,000 house. This is La Jolla, so $500,000 at 3. We're only doing it for 4%. Well, like, dude, that's still to write a contract. Fibonacci's going to do it for 1821. And he has 10 years experience in the mortgage business, and he does corn dog. Anyway, I did a corn dog. Hey guys, good news. Get off realtors. By the way, seriously, if you want to advertise your home in San Fran, LA, or La Jolla, San Diego, I want to start doing real estate advertising, but I don't want to be a realtor. But I'll find you all the attorneys and title people and mortgage people for you. Holla, shuck, holla. We got to get out of the 6% era and give Fibonacci 1821. Oh my goodness, does he have an MLS? No, he doesn't have an MLS. Let me ask you a question. Would you pay 6% to your realtor if he didn't have access to the MLS? No. So what you're paying for is a database. Fibonacci will do it for 1821 and maybe 1%, 2% tops, but seriously, 1821, and I'll advertise the fuck out of your house. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Hey, good news, guys. 1821. Good news. This is, I saw this. I did a corn dog. All right, here I went to this local church, and I'm not Catholic, and anyway, so picked up the Daily Catholic Register. Maybe I can learn how to do this. And so, a couple of days I'll walk in, and I'll just like, what's going on with all this baby kissing? Oh man, that's hot, baby. Ooh, oh no, that's hot. Oh, dude. What the? Oh, dude. Did they? Wait. Hang on. Fearlessly draw boldly. Okay, I got a story to tell you where I walked in and I sat in the big chair in the Catholic Church because this scripture came to mind. It says, let us fearlessly and confidently and boldly draw near to the throne of grace. So I walk in this church, man. And guess what I did? I heard that voice in my spirit. So I just sat in the big chair, like the big chair. Sat down. I said, I'm going to fearlessly draw boldly before the throne. So I sat down. I mean, I even pushed my back and kind of, I don't want to say I broke the back chair, but it was kind of like one of those Amish, or, like kind of, where I didn't almost break it, but Amish kind of, they don't use tools on a chair. So there's kind of like pegs anyway. So I'm just doing a corn dog prayer. And so I sat in the big chair. I took that scripture really literally. Let us fearless. I'm like, dude, I'm going to sit in the big chair and I'm going to pray. And then somebody walked in, and you got a picture like me, Fibonacci, my long hair. This is, so, see, that's my long hair. I'm walking, got my black shirt on there, and I'm just sitting in the big chair, and somebody walks in, kind of a corporate type. I'm like, shit. So I have kind of a spiritual practice of be still, know that I'm God. So I literally be still, and I try not to fix a lot of shit, even my posture. So anyway, so I fearlessly drew, and this girl walked in, scared her. And then I tried praying in tongues, dude, and then she walked out really fast. So far, corn dog, I'm scaring people with speaking in tongues. I don't think they like that. But I just try, it's usually just me in there. So I'm like, dude, I'm going to pray the way I pray. And sometimes I feel a strong prompting of like, dude, it's time to fearlessly draw. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to go sit in the big chair. Like the decorative chair that we're like, we don't actually sit there. And this is kind of funny, dude. Kind of funny. So I'm walking around in this Catholic church, corn dog church in La Jolla. And guess what, dude? So I'm like walking around. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more familiar. And I go to like kind of where the choir is, And then they have this thing that says, pray for our donors. And see, I love Catholic churches, but it's like, dude, don't you mean pray for like homelessness and pray for babies, but no, they're praying for donors. And see, that's the shit. They start making out. I'm like, dude, you're not supposed to make out. If you make out too much, you're going to be holler right there. But guess what? You know what they would say? They would say, see, I got a picture. This is Sarah. I think this is Sarah. And the cool thing about technology is a lot of times, like it's September 4, 17, here we go, 2016. It says, because of faith, Sarah received physical power to conceive a child, even when she was long past the age for it, because she considered God who had given her the promise to be reliable and trustworthy and true to his word. I mean, like, so Sarah, dude, it's right there. Look, boom. Look at that, dude. Well, you know, you always got to see. I always kind of pictured Sarah being a little bit, do small things with great love in bed. Every time you read a passage, you know, like something like that, just put in bed. Do small things with great love in bed. That's what Fibonojji says. And anyway, so I always thought Sarah, and then I get, where's Abraham? And Abraham's kind of a Hollywood-esque kind of guy. What I learned from Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa saw Jesus in everyone, except Fibonacci. Anyway, lovely portrait. This is Sarah. Anyway, I think that's really cool. She goes, Sarah received physical power to conceive a child, even when she was long past the age for it. And I like this. This is important. So if you don't like my LOLs, you're like, seriously, that's Sarah, nigger. That's Catholic shit. Don't be talking about their donors, motherfucker. They'll pray for whoever they want. Like, I love their churches. I just sometimes the policy. I just don't think I would be a good Catholic person, but I kind of love Catholic. I think the formality, you know. I think we have to, you know, like, where else can you go kneel before God in a social? See, there you go, babe. That's why I do it. I just think they do their churches right. It's just all the administration. Anyway, there you go. I don't care about your explanation. I think you're like, see, the Jews think you're anti-Jew. I think I was riffing earlier. And I was like, oh, there's Catholic attitude. See, I'm just not that. I'm more of like less mustache. I would make fun of that guy. It's like, well, you know the Catholic attitude. Well, fuck you. Okay. But I do think this is interesting. It says, God who had given her the promise to be reliable and trustworthy and true to his word. And that's John 15. We're back to John 15. We have to be rooted in the promises of God. You're like, I don't have any promises, dude. I just got mere knowledge. Well, then you need it says here, I love this, Ephesians, mere knowledge without experience may be filled. See that? Now to him who has the power, that's a promise, dude, that you may really come to know practically through experience the love of Christ, which far surpasses mere knowledge, that you may be filled unto all the fullness of God, the divine presence, become a body wholly filled and flooded with God himself. Now to him, I mean, this is very ornate language. If you just pray these prayers with me. Now to him who in consequence of action, I like it says, now to him who, the action of his power that is at work within us, within. See, the Catholic Church tends to be very military, outside power, but not hippie. See? All right, you're like, hippie? Why? Okay. Is able to carry out his purpose and do super abundantly, far over and above all that we dare ask, think, infinitely beyond our highest prayers, desires, thoughts, hopes, and dreams. Hopes. Today's theme is hope. Hope, baby. All right, guys. I'm going to go Starbucks. Congratulations, baby. Just keep going. Keep going, baby. Keep going. I got you. Hey, I'm sorry, what? See, what? I'm sorry. Hang on. Yeah. What? Ese? Bueno, serio? No, I'm Estelinos. No, I'm Stanlinos. Stanlinos. You're staying here? Linos. Buenos. Long timos. See how they'll do it? They'll literally come up to you and they'll ask you if you're leaving. It's like, it just reminds me of my family. It's just hard. What? Who the fuck does that? Hey, are you leaving? Oh, we'll stay until you leave. Fuck you, dude. I'm sorry. Back to the Catholic. Anyway, if you hang on, guys. I'm trying to do my... Nah. National Catholic Register. Not born this way. New scientific analysis. Okay, do that. Don't do that. All right, you guys be good. Remember, keep going. I got you. What's your hope? What's your dream? I know, dude. Fearlessly and confidently. See? And in this Catholic Church, it has this prayer up that says, give me a steadfast spirit. All right, guys.